Number 6 is the Detroit Lions. Not a lot of additions for them in this upcoming year. You could argue probably their biggest addition is getting Aiden Hutchinson back. Their two biggest departures, though, aren't even listed here, and that's both their coordinators. Ben Johnson on offense, Aaron Glenn on defense. Both are now head coaches. They took some other assistant coaches with them. So this is a very different Detroit team. And the question is, offensively, can they still be an elite offense with some of those changes? Obviously, no Ben Johnson. He was the wizard offensive mind behind this elite offense. Can they still perform without him? And on the field, probably a bigger question is, can they survive the loss of Frank Ragnow, who was their starting center? They also lost Kevin Zeitler, who was their right guard. So there are now question marks on what was potentially the best offensive line in football. That's what drove this Lions offense. Now it's not just a clear strength. And then defensively, same thing. Can they survive the loss of Aaron Glenn, who has been one of the better defensive coordinators recently? And just like their offense, they still have a lot of elite players, whether that's Hutchinson, whether it's Brian Branch, whether it's some of their other key young players, Jack Campbell, Terrion Arnold. The Lions weren't an elite defense by any stretch last year, and they specifically struggled a lot versus the pass, but they still have pieces to be a high quality defense. And that's kind of the feeling that I have with Detroit. It could be that all of their blue chip players, and I think they have a lot of them compared to most other teams, it could be that that's enough. And Dan Campbell survives all the coaching changes, and this Lion team is still great. Or they could take a step back with all the coaches they lost, with some of the key players they lost. But I am still believing for the most part that these elite players will figure it out. I just don't know if they're going to be as dominant as they were last year at times.